Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being with us today at the presentation of the new wonderful Mille Miglia. Before seeing a video which will introduce and take us to all the beautiful areas, I would like to take a little pause to say that we remembered last year the wonderful link between Bergamo and Brescia for the capital of culture. And also, Mille Miglia is a brand, it's an iconic brand, an international brand, and it had the intuition, the good intuition, to go through also an area who, if you go through Bergamo, Brescia, you will know. It's become familiar. It's the Chilometro Rosso, the red kilometer. It also passed in front of something else which was very international. And because I see here, I see Bombassei, and thank him for being here with us and wish him Aldo Bombassei of Brembo. It gives us honor that he's here with us today. Thank you. Let's look at this video that will take us right into the suggestive passion of Mille Miglia.
I've had a lot of fun again.
2024 è ufficialmente aperta.
Che sono i vincitori 2024 della Mille Miglia, Bartolomeo
750 It finished like this with Vesco and Salvinelli. They are the winners of Mille Miglia 2024. And let's greet everybody who's looking at us at streaming. And also here at this open of the press conference, Laura Castelli, the mayor. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to La Palazzo Loggia. I am very happy to be able to say that Brescia is ready. It is ready to welcome. It is ready to give the start to the Mille Miglia, the most beautiful race in the world. Extraordinary cars, but also, I must say, a perfect organization, because this is also very important. This is what helps in the years. In the years we've seen a great capacity, a great ability to welcome everybody. The theme of safety, which is often something that we see often, and an organization that works well. In Brescia, there is a lot of enthusiasm for this appointment. I can also add that it's also the rest of it is also very happy, is very ready to welcome the Mille Miglia. I went to Rome the other day and I saw a lot of mayors, and many welcomed me, identifying me as the mayor of Brescia, saying, so Mille Miglia is ready to cross our country. So everybody is waiting for everybody's waiting for this race. Oh, there's also been, and there will be two very important meetings, which are very special, and they will put together the tradition, the ability of innovation, and the beauty of our country. Mille Miglia has met the Amerigo Vespucci. This is a very important appointment, an extraordinary appointment that we will be able to explain how we are such an incredible city and country, because Brescia is in the side of this incredible country, which is also very international. And the second coincidence, which is very important for us, is Mille Miglia is a big opportunity, a big feast, a big celebration for the cars, for the history, for Mille Miglia, but also to create a dialogue on the 21st of June with the arrival of the Mille Miglia with the Festa della Musica, the music celebration. This is the biggest music celebration which will be in Italy, and it's going to involve all of Europe. The ability of Mille Miglia, so to be able to join the two important, very important events, which are two individual very important events, but to be put together in this city is very important. I would like to remind you of another thing. In Brescia, there is an exhibition of an American photographer, Elizabeth, and she's at the MoCA and at the museum, and this shows another beautiful part of Italy, of Mille Miglia, and this is the pictures of the mechanics who follow the cars and all through the year. So here is our vocation, culture, but also culture of work. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Laura. Culture, work. It's also company cultures, as we said last year when we went to Brembo, and not only. Music is also the sound, which isn't the noise of the cars, but it's the music of the cars. The greeting is also to President ACI Brescia, Aldo Bonomi.
Hello, everybody. It is a thanks to all the authorities and the friends of Mille Miglia. We already said before that Brescia is the beating heart of Italy and of Brescia. This continuity that we have every year is something that we've been doing for many years, and this is the meaning of Mille Miglia, how much Mille Miglia is for Brescia. We have received as a gift the pioneers, as from 1977 we've been doing the reenactment, and now we are always trying to strive to do more, and a promise that we did many years ago is to make that the Mille Miglia is a week of Mille Miglia. And I believe that this is also something important, because 70% of the people who come are foreigners, so a lot of foreign people that also begin to know Brescia, and we don't need, it's not important, but it's important for us to have this full week, also because everybody begins to understand the city, they meet various parts. There's a lot of tourism and a great investment on the behalf of everybody. This year, as always, Mille Miglia is an Italian excellence. It is genius, beauty, and above all, and we need a lot of heart. And our heart is put so much into this, not only by all the various mayors of the various cities, but also the populations of all the towns that we pass through, and also for the people that work for Mille Miglia. As we said this year, we're going to have a full week of Mille Miglia. It started with the photographic exhibition, which the mayor just talked about at the MoCA, which will be open until the 29th of June. There will be a conference on road safety tomorrow morning at the auditorium of San Barnaba. The residences, the racing cars and residences, which tomorrow and Sunday, this will be open to the public, and people will be able to see the most beautiful houses. And together with these beautiful houses, classic cars, this represents culture and beauty. Then there will be the Gaburi Trophy. which honors the first president and a big friend of Mille Miglia, and our big friend, and who unfortunately passed away. And then there is also this precedes the actual Mille Miglia. Then there's the Mille Miglia talk on Monday in the foyer of the theatre, Ridotto Grande. And then there is the movie Fury and Monsters. This is the demonstration that altogether, this is the demonstration of how we are doing for the city and for this country. Working together, we can obtain great objectives. We also need a lot of goodwill. We need to leave on the side our egos and reach the main goal. This is why I believe I would like to thank the mayor, who has taken once again control of this foundation, so that this foundation can be eventually created and can block Mille Miglia in our city, and so nobody else can take control of our beautiful gem. So thank you so much for participating, to all of you. Thanks above all to the authorities who allow us to do this race, and of course to the whole of the Mille Miglia team, to whom we wish a very good week. They've been working for a whole year on this event, and we hope obviously nothing bad happens, and that we have the possibility to take our Mille Miglia around the world. Thank you so much.
Thank you, President. Thank you. Strong call to the team on behalf of Bonomi. So from Friday to Sunday, 1,800 kilometers, a route which is like 8. So this will be told by Beatrice Sautini. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. Thank you. Aldo Bonomi spoke about team that's working for about a year, and that brings the development and realization of this event. So therefore, welcome to all of you, to everybody, and to the new CEO, Dr. Fulvio D'Alvia, who since October, since last year, is part of our team, and of course an important element fundamental for the team. Thank you to all the colleagues. My pleasure is to tell you what will be Mille Miglia 2025. So let's start that. It will start as usual with the inauguration of the village in Piazza Vittoria at 16:30 of Sunday 15th, until through various events, which sporting events, to look at the technical side of the cars, the ceiling, the paddocks, and the village of Mille Miglia. We'll arrive at the start on the 12th of Viale Venezia, on the 17th. The novelty is that it's an 8. The route is like an 8. It shows the first 12 editions of Mille Miglia historical events. It starts in Brescia, goes through the Lago di Garda, going to Ferrara, and then stopping in San Lazzaro in Bologna for the first leg. Starting the second day, we will go through to the Raticosa and Futa, arriving in Ronciglione and going to Rome. Rome, of course, there's the CO and the Villa Borghese, and then the ramp in Via Veneto. The day after, we go again going up Orvieto to arrive in San Marino. We'll arrive therefore in Cervia, Milano Marittima, where we will then stop the third leg. The day after, the coast to coast, going from Cervia, Milano Marittima, we'll go passing through Livorno, where we will have lunch at the Accademia of the Marine, which is a particular partnership with us this year.
Thank you to the Marina for this contribution that offers us this wonderful opportunity, which will then develop in the future. We will arrive through Cisa. We go to Parma, stopping in Parma for the last evening, and Saturday we start again to go to Brescia to arrive around 11:30 midday
sulla pedana di Viale Venezia,
on
ma poi la novità, altra novità di quest'anno, proseguiremo in una parata festa in Piazza della Vittoria per una bentornata città, bentornati equipaggi, e Mille Miglia in quel momento si fonderà con la festa della musica. Questo è il
music festival.
meraviglioso percorso
This is the wonderful route
che
and
cosa ci
panoramas
aspetta in questi
of
giorni
these
dal
days.
punto di vista
And
sportivo,
sporting
scendendo
wise,
quindi nell'ambito della
speaking
competizione,
about
avremo
competition,
144
we've got
prove
144
speciali, 9 prove
trials,
media,
9
sulle quali si
average
misureranno
trials,
i concorrenti, gli
and here the
equipaggi,
participants will be able
driver
to,
e navigatore,
using
che
their
decreterà
navigators, and see who eventually will be the winner
della
of the
43ª
43rd edition
edizione
of Mille Miglia.
Un'altra
Another
sguardo sui numeri,
look,
123 saranno
123
le vetture
are the
del
cars of Ferrari
Tribute,
Tribute,
420 le vetture
420
della Mille
cars
Miglia
of the
storica.
historical Mille
Un'altra
Miglia.
curiosità,
Another
abbiamo
important,
79
we have
vetture, se non
79
ricordo
cars,
male,
if I'm not
participant,
wrong,
quindi quelle telai che già che per davvero hanno partecipato alla
are the
Mille Miglia
real original
storica,
cars
e
that participated
129
originals,
vetture
and
che
129
sono
cars
anteguerra.
which are
Quindi,
before the war.
pensiamo ai
So,
loro driver e ai loro
we are thinking about
navigatori
their
e
drivers and their
apprezziamo le
navigators
doti fisiche
and
e
appreciating
morali,
the
perché andare a
wonderful
Roma e tornare
resistance to go to
non è
Rome and come back.
esattamente una
It's not
passeggiata
really
su queste
an easy
vetture.
task.
Comunque,
Anyway,
all'interno di Mille Miglia
inside
mi fa
Mille
davvero
Miglia,
piacere
I'm very
ricordarlo,
happy
perché
to
ho
remind you
particolare
that
entusiasmo
because I
rispetto
have
a
a lot
questa
of
sezione.
enthusiasm,
Abbiamo la
is
Mille
that we
Miglia
have
Green,
a
nella
green,
quale
which is something which I
ci saranno le
appreciate
vetture
very
con
much.
alimentazione
There are
alternativa,
with the
essenzialmente
alternative,
alimentazione elettrica, ma quest'anno continua la
electric
collaborazione col
engines.
Politecnico di
And
Milano,
then there's
e
always a
quindi
collaboration with the
avremo
Polytechnic
anche
of Milano.
4
And so we
vetture
have 4
con
cars
un
with
robot
a
driver,
robot
quindi
driving,
vetture che
cars which
continuano l'esperienza
continue this
della guida
experience that we
autonoma,
started this autonomous
già
driving a couple of
iniziata
years ago,
2 anni fa
2 years ago.
dal
And so
Politecnico,
from the
con la
Polytechnico,
famosa Maserati
the
Cielo,
famous Maserati,
che per alcuni tratti aveva
and
percorso
it did
la
various
Mille
parts of
Miglia
Mille
in
Miglia
guida autonoma.
in an autonomous drive.
Ultimo numero,
The last number,
è bello anche ricordare
nice to remember
questi,
this too,
sono 36
36
nazioni
nations that will be
quindi c'è sempre
participating
questa grande
in
affluenza
this event.
dall'estero,
There's always this great
che
amount of
ci piace
foreign countries
vivere
coming to us,
come una
and they like
circolarità.
to
Mille
live
Miglia
us
ha
in this way.
sviluppato,
Mille Miglia has
negli
developed
anni scorsi
in
un
the past
progetto
years
di
a project of internationalization
continua,
and
quindi è
continues
presente
this year
all'estero,
and is
sia nel
present
bacino
abroad
del
in the
Mediterraneo,
Mediterranean
poi anche, negli Stati
and also in
Uniti,
America and
Cina,
China,
con
and
eventi e
with these various
manifestazioni
events that we
proprie,
have during the
e
year.
quindi ci piace
And therefore
dire
we
che
are
Mille
happy
Miglia,
that
come
happy
piattaforma
to
di
tell you,
comunicazione e
as an
brand
information
credibile,
communication
va
brand,
all'estero
goes
e
abroad
attrae
and
dall'estero
attracts
gli
abroad
equipaggi
to
che
come to Italy
vengono a conoscere il
and to come
meraviglioso
to know
lifestyle
our
italiano,
beautiful
i
Italian
panorami
lifestyle,
e le
our
bellezze
panorama,
della
and the
creatività
beauty
della nostra
and creativity
città
of our
e della
town
nostra nazione.
and our nation.
Quest'anno un cenno
This year,
particolare
a
alla
particular
charity e,
mention of the
Zebra
charity
ODV,
Zebra ODV,
una
an association,
bresciana,
Brescian
che
association,
si è ripromessa con
which has
questa
promised
attività, con
that with this
l'attività connessa a Mille
activity
Miglia, che dura ormai
connected
da
to
mesi,
Mille Miglia for
di
months now,
donare
will
al
donate
reparto di pediatria
to
dell'ospedale
pediatrician
civile
of
di
the
Brescia un ecografo di ultima
an
generazione.
echographical
Quindi in Italia
machine
ce ne
which is
sono
of
solo 2
primary
in tutto il mondo,
quality
e
and
quindi quello
technology.
che faranno e quello che
And what they will do
ci auguriamo di
and what we
poter
hope will
contribuire
happen, that we will
fortemente,
contribute in a strong way
riuscita, di questa attività,
of this activity
sono vicini a Mille Miglia e
is
ne
near
siamo
Mille Miglia, and we are very
veramente
happy
orgogliosi.
to be together with them.
Quindi,
So,
dicevo, in
as I
ultimo,
said,
ma
the
non
last
ultimo,
but not
Mille
least,
Miglia
Mille Miglia in the
negli anni
years
ha
has
sempre,
always
diciamo, rafforzato
strengthened its getting close to the institution, the police. I want to thank all the police and all the institutions and what you do for us and the help that you give us and for the communication, and I want to thank you. This year, the partnership was developed with the Marine, the military, and with the naval, and so we want to thank you for this coming together with us in this partnership of this 2025. We will see all the armed forces driving all their cars that they are using in this Mille Miglia, and therefore good luck to all the female, male, mixed males, and all the teams that will be competing. And thank you very much for what you do. And the people will embrace you for all that you do for us. The organization, of course, and all of us would like to thank a very particular thank you to who I call partners, but I would like to call them partners rather than sponsors, because to be near Mille Miglia, you have to have vision, you have to have passion, you have to have a heart, and you have to have a great want to do things and to run after, not only physically, but morally, to go versus the future. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President. Thank you so much. Also having used this word future, because as you said, Mille Miglia, Miglia Green, you spoke about the Polytechnic or University, you spoke about this big balance that Mille Miglia makes between history and reenactment, as the President said, the cars that participated in the race, which was the one of speed, the cars that are very, very old, and they have these together with these new gems. There's something particular. There's going to be a drawing because Mille Miglia has got a project called Mille Miglia Goes to School. There are many students, over 2,000 students, that met the representatives of Mille Miglia, and this project wants to look to the future. And I must tell you that there are many crews who are father and son, father and daughter, where there is a very strong relationship of parents with their children. And this is very beautiful because Mille Miglia shows that it also shows the children things that they can never see actually on YouTube. Things are very important for the children. We spoke very well about the passage from the Adriatic to the Tyrrhenian coast, something very intense. And I would like to ask for some kind of reflection from the vessel captain of the Italian Navy, Nicola Pizzighello, who would like to... Captain, hello, and welcome.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you very much, first of all, to the authorities, Mille Miglia, and also all friends of Mille Miglia who have made this development really possible. It started last year, and this year it's more structured because things happen and because people work. Culture of the work has already been nominated, and the Navy is here to give you its experience, its link between past and future. I'm not speaking of the brand, I'm not speaking of the beautiful part of this excellence, but I speak of the capacity of Mille Miglia to make a system, to be together, to be a big team, as we call it in the Navy. We spoke about a group, we spoke about to be together, to manage, to take ahead this initiative, and the Navy team has decided to do it as well, and to collaborate with Mille Miglia. We've already presented our collaboration on Amerigo Vespucci a few days ago, and think that the Navy keeps innovation and past together. The Vespucci stopped in Genoa a few days ago, and no ships like Trieste, and which are absolutely made in Italy, technological excellences with it. We've already seen the route, or we've already spoken about the route. The route of Mille Miglia can be linked to like a trip, of a holiday. in this way around Italy. But, for example, Vespucci did it in the last 2 years around the world. So this culture of traveling is common either on the land or on the sea. For me, it's the same. It's not the difference, because the teams of cars are the same as teams of boats and ships. You leave in the morning, you have to arrive in the evening. So this parallelism, this comparison of cars and ships is something very nice, and that's what's made us decide to go ahead. So the ships go in the sea and the teams leave in the morning. So I'd like to tell you who's going to leave from on our behalf. We'll have a Fiat Monviso, because Dr. Gonzalo Beretta gave it to us. The team of this Fiat will be managed by Carolina Riccadei, together with colleague Alessandro Romiti. And the importance is that Carolina is from Brescia. So this is an important thing, is that she's from Brescia. Together with this car, we'll share the possibility to participate in an amphibious car, the San Marco Brigade, and this in union of the sea, and because amphibians leave from the land, but they go into the sea, and with a Land Rover Defender 90, and many times it's done many international missions, sharing the idea that the armed forces defend the land abroad, not only in Italy. This car has done many trips, it's helped also internal problems in Aquila, but also abroad in Libya, and in Albania. And on this car, there will be, I want to say their names because the Toma, Cola, and Cito, these three people, this big idea of making a system through a great team. But if you look at this actual team, you will see who these people really are. And we want you to share with us so that each individual person become a team. And all together, we can take this great system and become a beautiful puzzle and become a beautiful, which makes us become big. Just like to say that they've already spoken about that you're coming to the Navy Academy. We had the press conference on Vespucci, and this starts from us. So the last thing I would like to say is Brescia it has no sea, doesn't have a sea. The sea is very important to all of us. 90% of goods go through the sea. So sea, even if it's not here, is still very, very important. And even if it's not here, it's very important to everybody. And Mille Miglia without the sea would not be anything. But just to know a bit more, like Brescia, which is influenced by the sea, we've decided to promote our activity, who we are, what we do, and what we know what to do. So we'll be in Piazza della Loggia with our promotional stand on Sunday. So I expect you all to come and see us and see who we are, and to exchange some experiences and just have some fun together. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Capitano. And thank you also for the enthusiasm that you've given and transmitted to us in your words. President Saltini showed us the importance of the partners. So here's one that's very important to listen to. JP Morgan, he's a senior partner. Stefano Zambotti, who will be here now on arriving now.
Hello, everybody. My name is Stefano Zambotti. And today I'm here for JP Morgan Private Bank. I'm here to celebrate our partnership with Mille Miglia, and a famous event all over the world with its history, the passion, the dedication. It shows the dedication of the founders and the drivers. This is our second year, and last year we were really inspired by the energy and the excitement that Mille Miglia gave us. We always, at JP Morgan, always looked to the future with an eye on the past, and this is something which marries perfectly Mille Miglia's idea. Our tradition, our bank, is over 200 years old. We celebrate vision and innovation, and this partnership is natural with Mille Miglia. In Italy, JP Morgan has been here for over 200 years, and this big tie with the country, this link with which we have this admiration and this will to work with Mille Miglia, no other event has given such a big international community into the heart of Italy, celebrating our heritage and enhancing all our traditions and excellences, which would otherwise be unknown. This partnership is coming out of just the mere financial context. We help our project, we help our clients with the projects, and we help them with all the things that can help them in their life, and this Mille Miglia gives us this type of idea. We'd like to wish all the crews a lot of passion, a lot of excitement, and we will see you at the paddock. We will be present. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Zambotti. I still two things. JP Morgan, as he said, is a partner, young. It's their second year. There's one that is a historical partner, because for many years their name's been linked to Mille Miglia. It's Chopard. I'd like to say hello to Mr. Schäufele, who's following us. He will come to Italy to take part in Mille Miglia. And I just wanted to remember or remind you of this long existing wonderful partnership with Chopard and a great brand with Mille Miglia. And the last thing that I want to say is that, as you can see there where this gentleman is taking a photograph, are the trophies which are going to be given to the winners. They are in glass from Murano. It's called Barovia e Toso, and they were made by, I'll show you exactly with this video.
So we'd like to give a big applause, because this is a really incredible work of art, a masterpiece. Thank you, Sindaco Mayor Castelletti, President Bonomi and President Sautini, and all the authorities that are present. All of you. There is the red cover over the route where you can all take photos and make interviews. There are the prizes. We have a lot of appointments which they spoke about. See you at 12 o'clock noon on Tuesday, because finally we will leave. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.